All right, I got a good one for you guys. Because today I was so happy to figure out a system where this works. All right, so you've almost certainly heard elements of what I'm saying before, maybe all of it or almost all of it. But seriously, let this sink in and just start doing it, and you will put yourself in a position where you cannot fail. Pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, nothing's perfect, but this is awesome. For people, if you're like a procrastinator, okay, if you have a tendency towards that more than the average fellow, um, oh man, I know this will really help you. So I'll first start with the example of what I started today, and I'll kind of go on to some other thoughts after, I believe. So Duolingo, okay, I don't know if you heard of it. It is a language learning app. Okay, they're a company. They're publicly traded. I don't know their market cap, around 4 or 5 billion, maybe. Maybe it's down to 2 or 3. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm trying to learn Spanish. Okay, I've tried to learn Spanish for a while. Like I've put effort in, like somewhere between 3 to 5 separate times in the past decade. And those times lasted maybe just a few days, sometimes a couple of weeks. The longest streak I had was with this Duolingo. I thought it was the coolest thing. It was a real gamification sort of thing. And funnily enough, gamification is tied into this kind of. But and I'll give you a quick summary. I mean, if you got this far, just to where we're going, the trick is of all this, and I'm going to explain how to do this in a couple great ways. So it's worth like listening to more if you have the time. But simply put, making failing more painful than quitting. I'm sorry. if I'm saying it wrong. I'm so excited. I didn't even think how to say it. But basically, make failing more painful than continuing and completing the challenge, whatever you set for yourself. Okay, and this is about setting goals and challenges for yourself. This is how to actually follow through and succeed in them. I haven't made a title for this video, but it's somewhere along the line. But anyway, so Duolingo, I want to learn Spanish. So, okay, this is like me just coming up with one. I just came up with this and I'm doing it, and I'm sure there are better ways to engineer a structure of a goal and structure of a deal where you could even learn more and faster and all this stuff. But I'm quite happy with what I figured out. So on Duolingo, they have leagues. And the leagues are determined by how much experience you're getting. And you get experience by completing exercises. And exercises have anywhere between, they have about 10 questions in it, something around 10, where it'll be like, maybe it'll say, yo habla español, and then you gotta write in English what that means, okay? So I speak Spanish, uh, and there's different things. Sometimes you got to say things out loud, whatever. It's problems. Anyway, you complete an exercise, you get experience. Now, the more, studying work you're doing on this, the more experience you're getting. Now, I want to do quite a little apostrophe for this, or asterisk, sorry, is like, yeah, it's not perfect. Like, there are better ways to learn Spanish if you can do it. But if you're like me and you keep setting goals and failing and or making an excuse, right? I am so good, dude. I'm an expert level grandmaster at making excuses. Okay, dude, I'm so good at it. All right, so anyway, man, I'm gonna do this for so much. I'm gonna do this for gaining weight. It's awesome. I'm too skinny, dude. Look at these arms, dude. Look at it. It's pretty skinny, dude. I mean, it's not as bad as it once was, but it could get thicker, bro. All right. Or woman. Sorry, I don't want to exclude woman. All right. If I say bro again, it means woman and man. Anyway, probably a dude watching this. Let's be honest, dude. This is like self-development shit that dudes are more into. But anyway, woman do it too. So I'm so excited about this. But anyway, so I'm taking a while to get there. I'll get there. This is gonna be less than 10 minutes, or I'm gonna have to slap myself in the face at 70. No, I can slap pretty hard. 50% max strength. All right. And I'll do it at the 10-minute mark, and then I'm going to keep going and finish the video if I really need to say stuff that badly. Anyway, there's a good chance we'll get there. Anyway, I got to get going if I'm going to do this. See, I said a little constraint there. This is actually kind of part of the thing. But anyway, so you gain the leagues, right? So every day for the next 50 days, I am going to get first place in my league by getting the most experience that day. At least one point during that day, I will achieve first place. And it's okay if I get first place and then, I go to work, or I go work out, or I go hang out with friends, I go play some video games, I go exercise, and I come back on the app, I look at the app, and they've gone ahead of me. That's totally fine. As long as at one point in the day, I gained first place in my league. And now I'm in Bronze League, which is like the lowest out of the 10 leagues. And I spent an hour and a half today to go and get first, And, that was some good practice. But I am prepared to go up to the 10 and 12 hour mark. See, I will say, this works for this exact thing. This works a little better for if you have more flexible schedule. I work like independent contractor stuff. I do all these different gig stuff. So I can work a lot some weeks and work less. I can work when I want to. Anyway, you can do that too. Let me know if you want some ideas on how you can do that if that's something you really want. But anyway, okay, so this is gonna require at least an hour every day. It's quickly gonna become at least 2 hours every day, and likely over 3. It's possible that it tops off, as I get to the higher leagues, like that no one's doing more than 4 hours a day. I would guess it would level around there, but it possibly could be, get up to the 6, 8, 10 hour day thing. I don't know. Some people might just be like, I am boot camping myself into learning Spanish, and they might be doing, who knows, maybe someone came up with the same idea as me, and they're doing this. Now, I told you the first half of it. Now, this is the goal, right? But how am I going to stick to this? I could just quit, right? Like I do everything else, right? But here's what I did first. This is the low level pain thing, and then I figured out the higher level pain, and it's a scalable thing. You get to decide how painful you want it to be if you fail, so that you don't fail, which is what we want. We want success. We want progress in our life, right? Yes, of course we do. But okay, so here's the deal. The first low level one. You've seen people do this before. You might have done something like this before. But it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea, but there are better ideas than this. But doesn't mean you can't do this too if you want to. So first I told my mom what the challenge is, what I'm going to do over the next 50 days. And I told her seriously, like, Mom, I'm doing this, okay? You can keep me accountable. You can ask me every day. I'm going to do it, okay? And I told my dad. And then after I told my dad, I was like, well, this is good. Oh, well, actually, second, I posted on Facebook, okay? And I lost my main Facebook account where I had like a whopping 402 friends or something, and I only have 83 now. But screw it, I put it on public, whatever, so the whole world could see my challenge. Okay, if you want to see my challenge, just look me up, Adam Likeness. Okay, ADAM space LEIKNESS, and you can see my public challenge on Duolingo. I literally posted public. Anyway, so yeah, so now I'm accountable, right, to the people. So, and I said I'm going to post a picture every day on Facebook, like screenshot. And so if I don't, I appear kind of lame to the people. So it's not just me I'm letting down. I'm letting down those people a little bit. Like, do they really give a F? Probably less than 10%. Honestly, like maybe 2 or 3 give an F. Like my closer friends, might care a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. This isn't life or death. But so this is why it's low level. Now, I told my dad about it, and I was like, man, I just want to think of like more ways to constrain myself, because I swear that's the key. You got to make it more painful to fail so that you actually succeed. And then I came up with it, all right? And this is something you might have experienced something like this before too, but it's just a little more rare of a thing. And you know what? It's going to be more than 10 minutes. I'm going to get the slap with over now, dude. 50%. This is an attempt of 50%. All right. All right. All right, here we go. 50%. 50. Okay, what's 100? Yeah, dude. Okay, so 50%. 50%. Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe it was 40%, but it was about 50%. I mean, it didn't feel good. All right, so, yeah. So, what was I talking about, man? I completely wiped my brain. No, okay. Anyway, you went to 10 minutes to see if I slapped myself. Just rewind it like about 30 seconds or so, and I did it. Anyway, so okay. So here's the thing. I haven't got to it yet. Here it is. I then was like, Dad, I'm gonna give you $100. If I have cash, I'll give that to you. But I think I have to Zelle it to you. I'm gonna Zelle you $100. And if I don't complete this challenge, if I fail at any point, no matter what, no excuses, do not give me back this $100. It is yours. Okay. Only give this back to me if I'm successful. I'm gonna show you my screen every day that shows I am first place, dude. I wish I had my phone, dude. I'm gonna get my phone at the end of this video, dude. Near the end, I'm gonna get my phone and show you. Now, I sure hope I haven't got surpassed in the meantime. But anyway, I can show you the screenshot if I did get surpassed. But I'm about to do some before I go to sleep, though. Make sure I get a little head start on the mofos tomorrow. Because you know what I'm going against here? I'm going against a Yesenia Perez Garcia or something. I'm like, dude, this person like speaks Spanish, and I have to fight against this person. But I got competitiveness, and I got constraints, I got goals, I got pain put in place if I fail. So I ain't gonna fail, dude. I mean, I'm gonna try so dang hard. And you know what? If I fail, that means that some dude over, I'm gonna be honest, probably in Asia, beat me because they were able to go like 15 hours a day, and I got to like 13 hours, and I was like, dude, I need a break, and then I failed. Fine, dude. But you know what? I'm willing to take this chance for $100. All right, $100 is painful enough where I'm gonna try my ass off, but it's not gonna like fucking put me on the street if I fail. You know what I'm saying? All right. Anyway, I was thinking about making it more. I could, but I'm worried that some person is gonna be even more insane than me and beat me. So I'm just trying to find that sweet balance. But anyway, you see my point though? Like, I'm looking dead in the eye. Do not give me this money back unless I succeed. Okay? So I want my dang $100 back, dude. So yeah, do you see the point? Do you see like, and you can change it. You can do a higher amount. I know for a fact there are other ways to constrain yourself. Okay? I haven't thought of them all yet. I haven't thought of really anything other than this yet. I haven't tried to because once I thought of that, I was like, dude, I could use this for so many things. Like I want to gain weight, right? I want to gain muscle. So for the weight part, you could do, I'm 158 pounds right now. All right, I'm 6 feet tall, 158 pounds. I want to be, I mean, the goal ultimately really is about either 190 or 200 and be lean. But now to find that, again, to engineer and find that tricky little, like, the right way to do that is going to be a little tricky because you maybe do some BMI stuff. Maybe you got to do like, I got to be able to bench 285. I got to be able to squat 340. I don't know. But that's tough because I effed up joints. But anyway, you can do this for like anything, dude. So, but seriously, on the language thing, you could copy me. There's a good chance that at least like 10-20% of the people watching this want to learn Spanish or at least some other language. It's probably more than 10 or 20%. And so, bro, constrain yourself. In the modern society, world's so easy, dude. The world, like, it's easy to survive. It's easy to survive, and it's easy to do a bit better than surviving. But to truly thrive, no, it's not easy. And but anyway, that's the kind of, I'm veering off. But the point of it being, my point in saying that it's easy, okay, to survive and stuff, to really get closer to our full potential and attempt at realizing our fuller, more towards our full potential, we gotta challenge ourselves because the world isn't gonna challenge us enough, dude. Okay, we gotta look out for ourselves and we gotta challenge ourselves. So, dude or lady, whoever you are watching this, freaking try this with whatever you want to do. Okay, just be careful about the constraints. Like if you think maybe the opposite, like you're not skinny, maybe your arms are twice the size, but you got some fat. Maybe you want to lose weight. Okay, and of course the belly, that's the problem. Even skinny people struggle with the belly, dude. I don't need to show you my belly. It's not great. But anyway, I'm skinny fat. I would yeah. Shame to say that, but that's the truth. I'm not that ashamed. It doesn't feel nice to say, but it's true. But I am stronger than I look. Also, I'm like anyway. I don't know why the hell I'm even okay. I'm not gonna entertain that thought more. But So if you want to lose weight, be careful with it because you don't want to make, give your freaking, you know, give your uncle, $5 grand and then make it like, oh my gosh, I only have $6 grand. I gave him $5 grand. I can't lose this. So I'm going to freaking starve myself and only eat freaking salary and, not get enough nutrients and shit. By the way, sea moss, dude. Eat sea moss has 92 of the 102 essential nutrients, something like that. It's good shit. But anyway, point being, don't, make a constraint to where then it's unhealthy or you don't get the thing you want out of this. Now, with the constraints I set for Duolingo and Spanish, I realize I'm not going to learn Spanish as good as if I had like a private tutor, if I'm like talking to people and stuff. But if I get 60 to 80% as good as I would with like the same amount of time spent, I'm happy with that, dude. I'm happy with like significant progress if I can make that. And I know if I stick to this challenge, which I will make significant progress in Spanish, okay? Anyway, dude, we made this thing long. I had a feeling I would go over that 10 minutes. I did. Almost want to slap myself again, but not quite bad enough not to. I'm glad I didn't make that constraint, but gotta follow through on these things. You gotta find someone you can trust. You gotta make sure they follow through and don't, give you the money or whatever. Whatever you set up is the constraints, dude. So, yeah, dude. So I like seriously, rather than just, maybe there's videos out there, self-help, self-development. I like the word self-development. That's cooler. Yeah, yeah. You watch and then, congratulations by even watching this and getting this far, by the way, because it's like sometimes you don't even feel like putting in the work to watch a self-development video, Like, it's freaking actually a bit of work just to listen, okay? So you did some of it, but if you really want to get the cool shit and feel like I'm happy, dude. I've been smiling half of this dang thing, or at least a quarter of this. That's a lot for me, okay? I have freaking dysthymia, just constant, low mid-level depression, right? I've been happy today, dude. I've been beating it because I'm like, oh, I found a pathway. I found a pathway to better my life and make more money, get stronger, help more people, get more nutrition wise, learn new things, connect with people more, branch off and just grow everything in my life. I found a pathway to do that, So I'm freaking happy, and this happens when, new things and, I get excited about things with new things and whatever. But I'm going to continue to be excited about this, dude, because the next time I'm gonna be happy is when I complete that challenge, get that $100 back, dude. I might up it at 200. I might send him another 100. I don't know. Dude, I swear that was some dude over in some other country. Dude could be here though. I said the thing about Asia. I'm just gonna be real. It's all about culture, okay? Race and country and skin color. None of this matters. What matters is the culture of your parents more than anything. Also, just the culture of just your community and everything. And the culture of a lot of Asians. Not all of them, dude. There's, different, Asians that suck. Just like any race, There's pieces within a race that sucks. I don't even say that. I'm saying that it's kind of lame that I'm saying that. I've always said that. And I'm like, don't think I'm a racist, blah, blah, blah. But the point is, on average, like more Asian culture like pushes their children to work hard as hell, and they just work hard as hell in general and push themselves, But there's different pressures, and it's not all positive. It's not all positive, but regardless of how positive and the negative effects of all this pressure and cortisol, I'm worried an Asian's gonna beat me. But it's a little worry. It's like a 5 to 10% worry because I'm also quite confident in myself to work my freaking ass off and learn some dang Espanol, friend. All right. Okay. I'm gonna end on that. I hope I didn't offend any Asians by calling you guys hardworking as fuck. I think I got almost the whole thing without saying a curse word, dude. I mean, I wasn't trying to, but I apologize. A little bit. If there was like a child around or your parent and they hate curse words like my parents. Anyway, we're gonna end it before 20 though. All right. You'll have a great day. Let me know if you try it out. Something, let me know something. Okay, no. All right, so I can go over 20 minutes. Screw it. Let me know in the comments, like, your thoughts on this. If you ever tried this before, if you have any other ideas for techniques other than, like, paying money to someone, blah blah blah. I think that's like a really great way to do it. Other forms of that, maybe like, okay, if I fail, I'm gonna mow your lawn every week for a year. It's just kind of another form, time, money, stuff. Anyway, let me know. Let me know if you tried it, if it helps you succeed. Let me know if you're excited like I am to try it, or you're starting on something. What's the thing you're starting on? Okay, ending it. All right, have a good day, good night, whatever the heck, dude. Let's get better. It's so cheesy. All right, but it's true. All right.